harm you, Nigel. If you are who you think I am, if you are who who I think you are, there we go. Then we're not here to cause you misfortune.
Oh, that's really good.
What happens?
What?
The wyvern lets out a great roar in your direction. Engelard, I imagine that frightens you somewhat. It's very loud, that roar.
Yeah.
Wyvern's saliva and mucus is sprayed all over Walzer as he's roaring, just like not maybe a foot from his face. And at that point, Old John will make a called shot on the beast's head, is trying to skewer his skull with his pitchfork.
Okay.
All right. He managed to get he gets right up next to it. When it roars, he kind of charges up on the left side of the beast's head, and he goes in to stab. The pitchfork glances off of the beast's tough reptilian hide, and the pitchfork kind of goes wild. And then I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Do I get a negative?
From initiative, no.
No? Okay. Even though I can't react fast?
Right. Well, you'll take your penalties when you do act, whenever that is.
Okay, so... Right.
You've also had more time to prepare than anybody else.
Yeah, you're the one who decided to...
Right. No. What do we roll for initiative?
So it's
So,
your
well,
weapon
yeah.
speed and a d20.
Yeah, so roll 1d20. Well, Engelard, what are you going to do?
Well, I imagine I'd pull out my crossbow at a giant, almost at this thing starting to roar at the rest of the guys. It definitely looks like being spread to the south real fast.
Damn, Alistair, that roll.
Your crossbow speed is 7, so you'd roll 1d20 and add 7.
Okay.
Lower initiative is better.
Oh.
You must have been really shocked by that roar.
Yeah, it probably was.
Where does Old John
Yeah.
sit and all that, by the way?
I'm going to do 16.
Okay, so second then. Alright.
Holzer, 19, and the wyvern. Yes, Alistair, please. You you need to pick yourself up from the wreckage or from the bones that woke the beast.
I've picked myself up from the wreckage. I hear Walzer, say his particular line and the reaction. All right. First off, I start running towards him. I've got a robe in my hand that I've kind of held onto after picking up from the things. I gonna throw it over the wyvern's head and kind of try and cover its eye.
Well, now remember you went on the other side, so you're actually facing. The wyvern has its back.
I'm behind it, am I?
You're behind.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna run on top of the dragon's on the wyvern's back. I'm gonna try and jump on top of it and then put the rope on its head. Then.
Like a crocodile, then, huh?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why don't you
I've
give
just
me?
decided. I'm just gonna man mode this thing. I've decided.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me dexterity again?
He
Alright,
trips over another
very
pair of bones.
Bones, my greatest enemy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes. Well, you don't trip on bones or robes or anything. But when you make your way up to the back of the wyvern, trying to maybe get a foothold on one of its kind of out protruding scales, its prehensile tail is moving around now. It's angry, and so it kind of knocks you back out of the way.
Damn.
There it is, right? Okay. The creature will go next. And the first thing that it will do is it will attempt to skewer Old John with its stinger.
Oh no.
Oh, John is fucking dead.
Dude, no, Old John's
I'll take his
dead.
legs. They're probably better than mine. Just,
You'll take his legs.
yeah. Just put them on mine.
Some emergency transplanting, huh? No,
Yeah.
Old John's gonna He's gonna wreck shit.
The wyvern's stinger makes basically it comes right for his arm that's kind of holding the brunt of the pitchfork, the most weight, his right arm as it were, and the stinger makes solid contact. It's about as big or as thick as two of his arms, and so it's possible that it could go just straight through it.
That's rough.
And indeed, the stinger kind of goes. It doesn't hit the arm; actually, it hits the shoulder, and it goes just. If you guys can see this, right here through the meat of the shoulder, in between the shoulder cap and his neck, and it just kind of cuts a major deep gash into his arm, and Old John is now bleeding majorly from the arm.
Aww.
Luckily, though, the poison didn't get injected because it went through his arm, so that's good. That's you got to pick your battles, or take your victories where you can get them, I guess. The next thing that happens is Old John will bleed, and the way bleeding works. So Old John, you guys all have a certain amount of blood.
Yeah.
I think you all actually have 13. That's a normal human amount. Old John as well has 13. And the way bleeding works is that every round, or every person's round, on his round, it's his turn. He's going to get a Constitution check to reduce the major bleeding to minor bleeding. On everybody's turn, he's going to lose one of his blood. Okay.
Every single turn that goes past.
So his turn, your turn, Engelard's turn, Old John's, Wyvern's turn.
I'm curious, how many blood points do you have, Eps? Oh, Luke.
Everybody's got 13. That's a normal human amount.
Sure, yeah. So when before I restacked my rolls for CC, I had 15 con, which was 15 or 17 or something like that DP.
Well, that wouldn't give you a plus. That would have been 14. I don't remember a lot of that stuff.
So basically, I guess it's tied to how much con you have then.
Yeah, if you have a really high con, you're gonna get some bonuses to that. Or if you got like like if you're a different races have different amounts of blood based on their size. Like halflings don't have a lot of blood; they can't take a lot of bleeding damage. But like a giant or something would have. Like the wyvern has a lot of blood, like 30 or 40.
Well, it doesn't matter if you cut off its head, right? So.
Well, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Old John's arm is nearly cut through. He drops the pitchfork to the ground. He looks very scared. His lower limb kind of trembles. He's clearly been intimidated by the beast. And then we will see what Walzer will do.
So, okay, I'm gonna try and make an attack, but before that happens, I want to see if I can get any reaction whatsoever from the wyvern from my speech.
I think you've got your answer already.
All right. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to take an attack. So let me just check out here, because I know there's some new stunts in here that I could potentially use to make up for the fact that I have.
Well, now remember, that's the way stunts work. Is you purchase the stunt, and then you have that stunt each session, every session from then on. Now, so yeah.
Can I purchase more than one stunt at a time?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you got the points, you can purchase them whenever you want, but you only get them once per session. After that.
Okay.
So you can like spend the XP multiple times and get it multiple times per session, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna buy Back to the Wall. Would this suffice in this situation since we're inside a cave?
Definitely.
So that is a +1 to melee rolls, so it's -2 right now if I use it.
So you're gonna purchase it with the XP, and then you're gonna use it right now. Right?
And then, let's see.
So you're also gonna have AC 8 versus the. Well,
is that for the whole fight, or is that for just this one round of attack?
It's win adjacent to a wall until the end of your next turn.
Okay. All right. Ally 25 feet. Okay. No, I don't need that. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to take it back to the wall.
Okay, you're gonna use that, so you got +1 to hit if you
Yeah.
want
I'm just going to
use
write that
that.
down before I forget to put it down. Back to the wall. 500 XP. And it's going to take me down to that. Perfect. Alright, and then I'm going to make an attack.
Okay.
So my attack is -1 because I get a +1 from my pride and work. So it's a D20 -1, which is pretty good all things considered. Oh, sorry. Wait, no, that's not it. I'm doing it wrong, aren't I? It's a D20. Sorry, I'm doing it completely wrong.
That's right. So you've got -3 right now. You get +1 for the. No, that's correct.
Yeah.
-3 from the burns, and
Is that a hit?
13 will not hit.
Okay.
But only just.
All right. Fantastic.
All right.
Curse
Engelard.
my legs as I miss.
We're standing in the mouth of the cave. The wyvern is not facing you. It hasn't seen you. It hasn't noticed you.
I leave.
All right.
About face and leave, yeah.
Yeah.
Alistair, you see him too. You see your old friend Engelard from the Scholars College. You see that he's about 6'6". He's big and burly.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm still kind of like getting up from my failed attempt at being really cool, so I'm just kind of stunned to see that my old friend here. So I didn't really say or do anything. I'm just kind of scrabbling to my feet.
Okay.
Alright. I noticed him. Obviously, I also see him, but I think my attention right now is mostly on the giant beast that's right in front of me,
Okay.
trying to kill us all, or trying to kill them. Hasn't seen me yet.
Right.
Do I have a clear view of its head from here, from my angle?
You do, yeah. Good shot, actually. You're right. You're basically adjacent to it, but far enough away to get a good, clean shot.
All right.
Flush with it, yeah. Good.
I am going to take a shot at it then.
Okay. So the crossbow right here I have is 1 shot per round. You're in short range right now. Mostly anything short range. You can fire really far with a crossbow, but you're in short range right now. So you're going to roll 1d20. Your attack goes 20. It's got a certain AC. I know what a hit is.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Okay.
14.
All right. So roll 1d20 plus.
I'm going to pull up a shot right there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it right. I'm gonna try shooting in the head. All right, so roll 1d20 plus what?
Plus nothing. Just 1d.
Oh, okay. I just had to be sure. All right.
Yeah.
Always have to be sure. Fuck.
All right. The crossbow bolt doesn't hit its mark. It kind of goes over the wyvern's head because at the last moment the wyvern maybe ducked a little bit.
Yeah.
But the quarrel hits the wall and sticks into it, and makes hardly a noise. And the wyvern still hasn't noticed you though.
What's the reload like for a crossbow in your world? Do you need a mechanism to like reload it, or?
A heavy crossbow, yes, you would need a Kranikin, but this is a light crossbow, so you can do it.
Yeah.
Nice, cool.
Light crossbow made by yours truly.
Yep. Does it have any cool designs or anything like glitter or sparkles or rhinestones?
Bejazzled.
No, that's
Anything
a-
just looks normal, looks cool,
Yep.
looks bitchin', yeah.
Bitch.
yeah, just looks a little like nothing fancy. Just obviously, just makes it look distinct enough so that no way in hell would anybody be able to claim it as theirs.
What color is it? It's just finished wood or maybe painted it black or something?
Probably painted a little bit maybe a little bit red.
Okay, maybe some red accents in there. Alistair, what do you do next?
All right. I see did I see this crossbow bolt go across, or is it?
Yep, you heard the flip sound and you
Yep.
heard it junk into the wall. Yep.
All right. So I know that's and so I've seen Engelard, and I've seen that still behind the dragon. Wyvern. You keep calling it a dragon, damn.
So do I, man. So do I.
Easy mistake. Easy mistake.
Yeah. Jeez, I yell out to Englard since stealth is not really an option in here. It's like, what are you doing here?
Oh, hey, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, it's like,
I'm not gonna reply. I'm not giving away my position.
Yeah, you realize that he saw you try to be cool and fail miserably.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, so Alistair,
Good shot.
What's next for you?
All right. Well, I think I've still got a charge of magic missile left. So, what's it doing with its wings? Is it raising its wings to
It doesn't have enough
attack?
room. It's got to keep him in close.
All right. All right. I'm gonna try and shoot.
You don't think it could stand all the way up straight either? Like its neck is it's too big for this cave, really.
Interesting.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I put a spider in its stomach.
I've already used the spider in the stomach technique, so we don't have another go
Falling
at that.
back on old
Unfortunately.
favorites. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna. Let's see what I can do. I tell you what, I'm really ticked off that stinger has hit old John, so I'm gonna try and shoot that damn thing with magic missile.
So, oh, by the way, old John, blood is just like it's pouring out of his arm.
Okay.
Just FYI, like just staining his shirt down his side.
I'm curious, Graham. What is normal? If I get hit with a crossbow, right?
Yeah.
What do I do in this age to like fix the wound? Like, what is the normal course of action?
Well, it kind of depends on what head's on it, but normal crossbow quarrels, that's kind of like a regular arrow. You would either try to pull it out or push it through.
So, in terms of like bleeding,
Yeah.
How do I stop it from bleeding in this age? Do they have tourniquets in this age? Like, do people know what that sort of stuff is?
Yeah, basic first aid.
Okay, I take off my pants and then I wrap it. No, I don't. I don't have any pants. No.
What pants?
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Just wondering because, and that sort of stuff is common knowledge, or do you need a specialized?
In order to apply healing like that, yeah, you would need a healing skill.
Okay, so tourniquets and bandaging and that sort of stuff is applied to.
If you had the survival skill, you could try to make something.
I keep forgetting to fucking buy shit. But anyway, it's cool. Yeah, we'll do that some other time. I just got to remember to actually do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Yeah. Continue. Sorry.
Well, it's whose turn is it? Alistair still waiting to see what's happening.
I'm going to shoot the stinger because seeing that hit old John is really just kind of like it's really ticked me off. So I'm gonna try and break that or damage it so it can't be so it won't be able to use it.
What is this with the staff?
No, I'll be casting the spell, the magic missile.
Magic missile, as it's called. So what do you do? Can you describe what you look like and what you say?
All right. Yep. I'll place 2 fingers to my temple, and I'll focus on the tail, and then I will, with the same hand, point out the fingers, and then very angrily and very loudly yell, "Ostende mihi," and and then release the spell.
I think that's the wrong spell.
No, that's the right spell. That's the wrong spell. Damn it!
He shoots cats out of his hand.
I've extremely aggressively detected the magic. Man, I'm just not in the game today.
That's okay. I'll let you say the right thing.
All right.
It's so good.
Yeah.
You're like, ah!
You really believe it too, yeah.
My special beam cannon. All right. I stop myself and say crepitus instead, which is the correct vocal component of the spell.
I kind of wish that you would let him not do that, Graham. But
yeah. But what do you do with your hands?
Well, I'm gonna do the detect magic thing. I'm still do it, put it to my forehead, and then point it out when I say it. So, yeah. So both my fingers are extended towards the tail, and I
give him the finger
do the
pistols.
vocal component. Yep, finger pistols.
Pew pew. And so green bolts of energy will pulse out towards the creature. Magic missile always hits. So unfortunately, from at this close distance, actually fortunately at this close distance, we're gonna see if you can hit the tail. Magic missile, you really can't kind of pick out a thing. You're really not supposed to.
Oh, okay.
But go and roll 1d10 for location, and then 1d. I believe it's 1d4 plus 1.
Is it like
Alright, so roll
lower
1d10.
is what he wants, right? Lower is tail. In the...
Lower would be tail would be 5.
All right, there you go. That's what you need to get.
All right, so roll 1d10, and what was the next one?
1d4 plus 1.
I think that does it.
Okay, that's gonna So the magic missile instead kind of makes its way in underneath the belly and strikes it in the back of the head. Right here. Yes, the magic missile makes its way, hits it in the back of the head. Walzer, its head pitches forward and almost lands in your lap.
Ooh.
It just feels like it was knocked in something.
Attack of opportunity.
God, I'm just making everything worse.
No attack of opportunity,
Damn.
but yeah, but no, not yet.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
The-
I know what I'm gonna do, but
Oh.
continue. When it gets to my turn, we'll do something.
So the wyvern.
Oh, it's his turn. Damn it, I can't do it.
It
Anyway.
is its turn. The wyvern's gonna take his tail and he's gonna swipe it behind him, trying to knock back whoever's back there. He knows
Okay.
something's back there now, and he's not gonna try to sting, but he's gonna sweep, knock you
Yeah.
down.
Alright.
He's gonna knock you. Basically, he's gonna try to knock you out of the cave, and that's gonna be a crit on that one.
Ooh, rough.
And so the tail kind of extends and sweeps the entire length of the cave behind him, scraping and sparking along the wall like a flint and steel. And you are going to make a dexterity check, the bane of your existence.
13 or lower. Come on now. There you go. Oh wait, that's not.
Jesus, don't fail me now.
There's those big rolls. So, Alistair, you're going to be knocked, and you're going to stumble over to the cave mouth, and you are going to basically teeter on the edge right quick, and then fall out of the cave. And you're going to start to roll down the rock cave. Engelard could probably get to you and save you in time on his turn if he chose to do that. But you are going to begin to roll down the rock slide. All right, that'll be Old John, and Old John will make a Constitution check to try and not bleed. Old John is going to stagger his way towards the opening in the wall to safety, to relative safety. He will reduce his bleeding to minor bleeding, so he's about at half of blood points, right? Now he's only going to take a bleeding damage on his turn.
Okay, I can see the difference now, yeah.
Okay.
And on his turn, he's going to make another Constitution check to stop it entirely. So he's basically got all of his shirt has been bundled up, and he's tried to haphazardly wrap it around his shoulder to stop the bleeding. He's kind of doing all that he can, and this is what's happening.
So are you saying that if there is more combatants in a fight, if you're bleeding, you are going to basically be at a lot bigger disadvantage than what it would be if you were... Because if you bleed out on every single person's turn, if there's more than, say, 4 people in a fight, you are going to lose a lot of blood by the time it gets back to you.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's rough.
There are that's why it really helped out with cleric, but
yeah,
cleric
no one's religious.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So Old John will make it, and he will kind of collapse into the little room that you opened up. That's still standing open, and then
Interesting.
Walzer will go.
So where is this wyvern's head in relation to me? You said it was knocked down in my lap, but did he move it?
Practically in your lap.
I wanna mad dog him, and I wanna say, in the lowest, most fucking menacing voice I possibly can, I'm going to fucking murder you. And I basically, it's all going to be like uh, body language, assuming that he can't understand what I'm saying. And I would like to try an intimidation check on him.
Okay, so this would be let's call it strength. Let's call it strength.
Fantastic. Nice. I passed.
All right, so the beast is taken aback by you. Its eyes narrow, and it kind of closes its mouth. What else do? You can certainly do other things on your turn.
Can I attack it as well?
You can attack it, or with your hammer maybe, or you could grab its neck and try to see if it lifts you up or something like that.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah. So if I was to try and clamber onto the back of its head, like on its neck or whatever, what would that be in terms of rolls?
With dexterity, you would be able to mount it, but as far as controlling it or anything, you would need airborne riding, obviously. But
so it's a dex check.
Also, don't forget that your legs are.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a penalty
up.
to dexterity with those legs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. What about if I try and like pull its head down to the ground even further, like grab its like bottom of its jaw and just fucking, you know?
It'll be a strength contest.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Okay, you're gonna try to grab its jaw or just grab its head. Its head is about probably grabbing this whole thing right here.
Yeah, so if I can, I want to let it sort of hook my fingers into his teeth.
Gums.
Yeah, or whatever, in between his teeth, and just fucking rip his jaw down as hard as I can.
Let's do a strength contest between you and it.
Okay. Are you gonna roll on D20 so everyone can see?
Oh no, I got it right here.
Okay, all right. 17.
So that fails by 2. He passes by 16.
Oh my god. Okay.
But you're grabbed on. So he sees that you're trying to do this. He's going to jerk and he's going to lift you off the ground a little bit. But since you failed, you're going to be forced to let go, unfortunately.
Okay.
Engelard.
Well, I can't actually Alistair just roll down. So I'm gonna go try and get him.
Okay, you're gonna dash over. You see him doing it. You see him tumbling over. You're gonna dash over to him. Why don't you give me a dexterity check?
Okay. Oh boy.
Dexterity check. The fucking role playing.
My terrible dexterity luck doesn't infect other people.
So I imagine Engelard dashes over, slides on his legs, and tries to grab your arm or your leg or some.
All right, let me just check my dex. It's 15.
Yeah.
Oh damn,
Okay,
that's pretty.
Something out there wants me to be, I don't know, the fourth stooge or something like that. Jeez.
You're gonna grab a bit of a bit of shirt, and you're going to.
No, make it the pants and make his
you're gonna
pants
rip a little bit of
fall
pants.
off.
you're gonna rip a seam in the pants, but he's going to keep going, unfortunately.
Oh god. I just imagine it. He's like dangling over the edge. He got him by the pant leg, and Alistair's like, "Oh, why didn't I wear a belt today?" Dies. He's hanging onto his pants.
It's not like a free fall. You're gonna tumble down to the
pants. At least I've still got my hat on, and the leather brim hat is. That's the thing I'm holding on to. Screw everything else.
Alistair, what do you try to do? You gonna try to halt your fall?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and. First of all, I'm just gonna curse my poor decisioning and just my terrible luck. First up, and then I'm gonna try and break the fall. So I'm gonna just throw my arms and legs out to try and see if they can get any perchance or.
Yeah. So that'll be a strength check.
Oh, my strength is 8, but
is it lower than your dex?
Something tells me I'm going to be back in. I'm just going to keep rolling all the way back to Wyvern Falls from the sounds of it.
Yeah, so you're going to make your way. You get scraped here, cut there, bruised on your back. You take a shot on the leg with another rock, and you make it about halfway down to the bottom of the rocks. The creature will attempt to bite Walzer.
Okay.
Because it's not happy with him.
Well, did the intimidation check do anything at all to him?
Indeed, it did. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So he's going to. So instead of trying to bite you, he's going to roar at you instead.
Okay, and I will roar back if I can at any opportunity.
Okay. You guys want to hear the roar again?
Yeah.
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 Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Man, would you take psionic damage from being in front of that roar?
No.
So close. I mean,
But he will do that, and he won't bite, but he's going to kind of cock his head back.
Oh,
Like
I might
a,
not have sound effects turned on.
like-
On my... Did you do that
like
over
a-
roll 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Enable. Oh, music. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Try it again.
okay.
I didn't hear that either. That's really weird. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I had it muted on my mixing board. Try it again. I'm sorry. No, I'm not hearing it. That's weird. I'm sorry. Okay, continue. Yeah.
So he will cock his head back. He will roar at you and then cock his head back like a snake.